Hey everybody, welcome back to the Legacy Project. This is another one of our interviews with an alumni. They come back, they want to tell their story about how college is and life and why they're choosing their path in their college, okay? Today we are here with Eve. Eve just graduated. Eve, tell us about where the world finds you today.
So currently I am studying at Montclair State University in New Jersey. For me, choosing a school, like when I was going through my application process, I thought about schools that are leveled in psychology and they're not too far from New York, so I can come back home.
So how long does it take you to get there about?
Well, it takes around like an hour maybe traveling by like train.
Okay.
Sometimes it's less by car depending on the time of day. Sometimes it's more depending.
And you're paying for room and board?
Yes.
You have a good roommate? You happy with everything?
Yeah, my roommate is.
Okay, we may interview her too. Who knows? Okay. And so why Montclair? What was the draw? You said it had the majors you were looking for. You did the tour of the campus and you were sold.
Yes, it was when I visited. I visited 3 times.
And when you go a lot of times, it shows the admissions officers that intent. So you may get more money. You'll get more looks at your personal statement and more likely get accepted. So going to those tours really does matter.
Yes, I went there 3 times. The first time it was just to like see what it offers. Second time was to really like get like more information about the school, and the third time it was just to be in the presence because I think around that time it was also summer school that was going on. So
did you speak to students there?
I spoke to some students.
And that's a
really,
big deal.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get the real story. When you talk to the admissions folk, they'll give you the story that they want you to hear, but sometimes you need to scratch the surface. Speaking to the students there will give you more of that. Okay, so what did you find? How's the campus? Is it what you thought?
Yeah, it was beautiful. Like all the times that I went, it was gorgeous.
Well, now you're there.
Yeah.
Classes. What's the largest class you have in regards to how many students in it?
I would say like I feel like all my classes are pretty small.
Okay.
The largest I'd say would be like 29 students probably.
So you like to hear that. You don't want it. We've had schools that have like hundreds of kids in one lecture. It's almost like a movie theater. If that's not for you, then you've got to take that into mind. Are you all online, in person, or hybrid?
Well, we have hybrid classes where we meet online. Sometimes we meet like just doing work.
How do you feel about those?
Those classes, I would say they're a little tough to manage sometimes because it's not like if we're logging onto Zoom directly. Some classes do.
Are they asynchronous or?
They're like asynchronous.
So they're not in. You could do it whenever. You can log on at midnight and be like, I'm going to do some work.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people like that. Some people don't. You got to find out what your strengths are, and if you can, go for that way. Some schools only offer online, and if that's not who you are, that may not be the school for you.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the food? How's the food out there?
The food.
That was not the reaction you want to see.
No. The food is great. The food is. I feel like compared to what I've seen on other camp, we have so many restaurants on campus, and we have our own like dining thing or diner or whatever on campus.
Okay.
The food is actually better than what I expected.
A lot of hot sauce. You got to bring your own spices and make it up yourself.
Yeah.
And would you say that the vibe? Have you joined any clubs? Are you thinking about going Greek? Are you what's your world?
Right now I am thinking about going Greek.
Ooh, which sorority?
I don't know yet.
So you gotta go to the events, go to the parties, feel that vibe, and see what feels right.
Yeah.
Look them up. Do some research into I personally joined a national fraternity. There were local fraternities in my college that wanted me to, but I was like, you know what? When I leave here, I also want to have some connections too. And I met my wife through my fraternity. I do a tour with some kids, and the tour guide was like, "Oh, we didn't book you, and we can't do anything for you." So we're in Temple without a tour guide, and I saw someone with the Greek letters of my fraternity, and I went up to him. I did the secret handshake and shit like that. You'll find out. And I was like, "Hey, I got my students here. We were supposed to do a tour, but apparently there was a mix-up. Any chance you could walk us around?" And the guy was like, "Sure, absolutely." Took us throughout the whole thing. That's one thing that, being Greek will get you a little connections like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're thinking about that?
Thinking about going Greek. I have spoken to a few people in like sorority life. My school actually did like a Greek week where we just met with a whole bunch of Greeks and different sororities and frats. I haven't joined any clubs yet, but I am like waiting like the season to
Next
start.
semester.
Next semester.
Rush week.
Yeah.
Okay, what's some advice you would give to the high school juniors and seniors that are watching this right now, and put them on?
I would say get on top of your like all of the stuff for like college and stuff like that. Get on top of it. Make sure you're going to the tours. Make sure you're reading up on your like if you have like a college set in mind, make sure you read like everything you can find on that college.
Okay.
If you're still undecided in something, make sure that you explore as much as you can. So
Research is what I heard.
yeah, research.
Okay. Hey, clock it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You were awesome. Was this hard? Was this easy?
No, it's
Nothing
really
crazy. Hey,
yeah.
you did great. You're a natural at this.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you hopefully in a few years when you come back with that degree and you talk about what the next steps are.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Hey, share these things if you're liking them and give me thumbs up or whatever. Thumbs down too. Some type of comments. I don't care. Be good, guys.